Good evening, everybody. My name is Krista Fee, and I am your host tonight for Rise Up, Ignite Your Life Sparks, the best 7 minutes of your life. So today our conversation is going to be about this concept called imposter syndrome. And our culture, our social media, has this love for labeling everyone and everything. So there's this concept that if you don't feel ready to act on something, or you're feeling like you're not qualified, not skilled, not ready enough, maybe not worthy, or maybe not deserving of something, then you get labeled with this thing called imposter syndrome. And there's a million coaches out there that are telling you, we just need to build up your confidence so that you can overcome this negative belief that you aren't ready to do this thing. I want to challenge that because a big part of what's going wrong in our coaching industry, a big part of what's going wrong in our mental health industry is generalizations, false dichotomies, which is the idea that there is one answer or another answer and there's no other possible solutions, and this idea that everything is a diagnosis or a label. So, imposter syndrome, what's happening? There could be so many factors at play here. What you never hear anyone say is that perhaps you really are not ready. Perhaps you really don't have the skill set to do the thing that you think you want to do. Perhaps the thing that you want to do isn't in alignment with your core values or your actual desires. So, this resistance to moving forward that you're feeling, that you're facing, is not automatically or not necessarily a false belief that you're not worthy, or a false belief that you're not good enough, or that you aren't deserving of success. What you may be experiencing is a reality check. What you may be seeing is your intuition saying you're not ready. Your intuition saying you need more skill. You need more time. You need more development. You're not ready emotionally, psychologically, skill set wise. You may need to get more certifications. You may need to read more books. You may need more practice. All of those things are valid and possible. And what's happening with this idea that if you're not taking action, you just have a false belief that you're not worthy, is pushing people into things, making them feel like they're broken, making them feel like whatever is holding them back is not real, and bypassing the idea that not everyone gets to do what they want for a living without learning, practicing, and developing. So, especially in the coaching environment, we have a lot of people out there that have no coaching skill whatsoever, have very little life experience, have no certifications, have no licenses, have no insurance. They don't know what they're doing. And then they go into a group and they say, I'm scared. I don't feel like I'm ready. And a million people will come on to that post and say, it's just imposter syndrome. No, it's reality. You're not ready. And that's okay. It's important to be able to look at ourselves with honesty. It's important to be able to access multiple possible things that need attention. So just because you're feeling uncomfortable, just because you're feeling like something that you desire is out of your reach in this moment, that doesn't mean that it's just about limiting beliefs. Your limiting beliefs may be there, and that may be part of the puzzle. And it may be all of the puzzle for you. But for many others, it's about taking small action steps. It's about focusing intently on what the outcome is that you desire. And it's about building yourself physically, emotionally, psychologically, network wise. You may need a bigger support system. You may need to learn how to communicate better. You may need to learn how to have better relationships. You may need to learn what your core values are, what your core needs are. You may need to learn how to set boundaries. You may need to learn a skill set. You may need to learn marketing. You may need to learn how to set up a business. Whatever it is, there is likely to be many facets, a multi-dimensional scenario, and a whole lot bigger scenario for you in the long run than imposter syndrome. So, as you are listening to people speak, as you are exploring coaching options, as you are looking at all the different courses and learning opportunities that you have out there, are the people talking to you in generalizations and dichotomies, this or that? Are they saying this is the answer or that is the answer without any nuance, subtlety, or delicacy? Are they recognizing that human beings are multidimensional, complex, ever-changing, dynamic, energetic creatures that have thoughts, feelings, emotions, beliefs, experiences, relationships, all of that plays into context and experience. And that's how you determine what is necessary and needed to achieve the life that you desire. So if you're not working with someone who understands all of those concepts, if you're not working with someone who can see the whole you and ask you the questions to get you to come up with your own answers that you already know, but you have to be able to look at them. We have these huge blind spots when we're trying to look at ourselves. We're often unable to see what is closest to us, what is in our immediate environment, what is in ourselves, without having someone shine a light or hold a mirror for us. So oftentimes it just takes someone who is extremely skilled at peeling away those layers one at a time to reveal the Tetris game that is the actual problem, to reveal all the small details and subtleties that are really holding you back. And that's why when you take an online course or you do coaching with someone, you may get a little bit of a result for a short period of time, or you may feel like you don't get any result at all. And these people come at you with this idea that if you don't get the results, it's your fault. You didn't do the work. If you don't get the results they promised you, it's because something's wrong with you, not something's wrong with their program or their method. And they're very skilled at that trickery, that what they do works. It's one answer, it's the only answer, it will fix you, and everything will be perfect afterwards. But that is not how this works. That is not how transformation, healing, developing, growth, it's not how any of this works. So look a little bit deeper, ask a little bit more questions, because you truly deserve to understand yourself. You truly deserve to be able to see yourself in all of your facets, all of your complexities, and all of your glory. So don't be afraid to go deeper. Don't be afraid to recognize the emptiness of these promises that you see all over the social media, because it's getting ridiculous out there. And anyone who says they have the one answer to solve your problems is 100% absolutely lying, because there is no one solution for everyone, no matter what the problem is that we're talking about. There is never a singular solution that helps everyone. That is one absolute truth that we know for sure. Every individual is different and coming at life from their own set of experiences, their own set of personality traits, their own set of relational abilities and expectations. There is no one size fits all. There is no happy pill. There is no simple solution. What I can say is it is often a set of very simple steps that one takes over time consistently, and it is a regular ability to look at yourself, to analyze where you're at, to analyze where you want to go deep and see what's really going on without labels and boxes and assumptions and expectations. So if you're curious and you want to know more about yourself, more about others, and more about the world around you, just message me. I am happy to connect with you and we can go deeper. So that is all I wanted to say today on this episode of Rise Up, Ignite Your Life Sparks, the best 7 minutes of your day. Krista Fee with Battle to Be signing out.